welcome to the vlog. I've been starting to film this vlog so many times and I just don't seem to be able to carry it out for more than a day. So here I am. It's going to be just probably a week in the life. I got up early this morning. I had to work, scoring tests, and now I'm just outside, guess what? With the dog. And guess what? It's not as freezing as it usually is out here. So that's a good thing. I have some reading highlights to go over. I finished The Girl Who Drank the Moon. I want to chat about that a little bit. And yeah, so come along with me. We'll see what the day brings. Are you spoiled? Huh? Are you spoiled? Are you spoiled? Huh? Almost ready for bed. That was the last dog outing for the day. I'm gonna sit back and relax. I'm reading. My gosh, it just left me the book I got from Dollar Tree. I'll show it to you. And yeah, I'm just gonna relax for the night. It has been a very lazy day. Look at these two. They're who I share my bed with at night now. This was the book that I was trying to think of the name. The Big Door Prize. This is what I'm reading. I'm kind of going between this and Lost Children Archive. This is much lighter reading. So I've always been a person who has read multiple books at once. If I get 3 or 4 books from the library, I generally I'm reading them all at the same time. It's really only since I started YouTube and started talking about books that I stopped doing that more, but I find that I'm back to doing it because I get bored reading one book. So anyway, I am in bed. My husband, since his diagnosis, has a little bedroom down in what we're going to turn into our library because of our stairs and the fact that we do not have a bathroom on the second floor of our very old house. So yeah, so now I get to share the bed with yeah, these two. All right, off to read. Morning. There's a cat behind here, one that doesn't come out very often because he's a fraidy cat, literally. Are you a fraidy cat? We got a little snow out here. Oh, you can't really see it. Last night we have a winter weather advisory. So luckily we have nowhere to go today. Good morning. It is almost 11. I am waiting for the gas company to come. I don't know in your area, but they're coming around to put in smart meters. So my basement was filled thanks to someone else who lives in this house who has a lot of stuff he doesn't like to throw away. So I had to go down and make sure there was a path so the guy coming could get to the gas meter. So we'll see if he actually shows up when I said to show up, because I have a tech check to check my equipment and to make sure I know what I'm doing for my tutoring position. And then actually I have another webinar later for another tutoring position that I'm interested in. But they make you do a webinar first before they move you forward in the interview process, just so they can tell you what it's going to be like, and if you actually want to work for that company. So got up and did a lot of cleaning this morning, and I'm still gonna keep on cleaning, and then I might sit down and read for a little bit. I don't know about you, but days like this when it's nice and sunny and I have stuff to do, I feel guilty sitting down to read. Like, I definitely put it on the back burner. Not as much as I used to, but I do put it on the back burner sometimes. So gonna clean this kitchen up and then wait for the gas company to come. Okay. I'm up here in my office because I have to get ready. Oh my gosh, the gas company is actually on time. Okay, when are they ever on time? Kudos to him. Very nice guy who came in and put up our smart meter. But anyway, I want to kind of prepare for my tech check. I have to be able to show that I know how to use Zoom as more than just a participant. I need to be able to show that I can use it as a presenter and go through like the teaching slides, sharing my screen, annotating. So I'm a person that my thing is at 2. It's like 11 o'clock, 11:15. I am prepping. I've been practicing just to make sure it all runs smooth, but I'm the kind of person that I will obsess over this. So I have to make sure my computer's charged, everything's ready. I'll have all of my tabs up hours ahead of time. And yes, so that's what I'm doing right now. I finished this book. I loved this book. It was so good. Maybe what I need to do is just focus on middle grade fantasy, because I really do like the art of the middle grade chapter book or novel. I think it's just so different than adult, writing for an adult. And it's just so well written. This is very well written. The ending was good. I could see why it won a Newbery. Yeah, if you haven't read this book and you like fantasy, or even if you don't, highly recommend. This is the crochet book that I got. You will be able to crochet by the end of this book. I'll keep you posted, because like I said in my other video, you know, I can do one stitch. You know where I have trouble? I have trouble reading patterns. And this looks like just a really good book. Very simple. So yeah, I'm gonna work on some crochet. I think today it's the perfect day. We're supposed to have some snow. Yeah. So I'm gonna get ready for this. And oh, the other thing I wanted to share, this little light is so nice. It is by Gritton. I think I bought it on Amazon, but I'm not sure. But it's the perfect light to read by at night. So I like that. I mean, it has the regular setting, but then you can change the brightness, but you can also change the tone. I just love this light. It's great. You know what else it's good for? If you get up in the middle of the night, you can grab it and walk around. Also handy to have when your power goes out. All right, I am going to work on my tech check. I am having an issue. So the charging port in this computer is just not tight anymore. So I have been reading. I've fixed different parts of a computer before. Like I've put in new fans when I had a desktop. I'm kind of afraid to put in a new charging port. So I think that next week when I am not working, I'm going to use that time. I'm going to take it over to a computer place and have them fix it, because I can't be without my laptop, and it's super temperamental. Like, you know, I put it in and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Or if I like hold it in the air like this for 20 minutes. It charges, like, and it's very loose. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go get that fixed. I had another computer. That seemed to be the main issue with my computers. And maybe I'm just too rough with the charging ports. I don't know. Well, I can't say I did much reading at all today. I did my tech check. I had a webinar. I made dinner. I crocheted. And now I'm watching Later Daters on Netflix. It is a dating show for people in their 50s and 60s. It's actually really kind of fun to watch. So that's what Nellie and I are doing right now. Okay, it is now Wednesday morning, and we are off to some appointments today. I did buy a Fitbit this morning. I need to get back in shape. I need to start doing what I did before. I feel like everything just kind of stopped in September, and it's been hard to get back into any kind of routine, and I really feel like my Fitbit helped me with that routine. I became so much aware of how much I was moving, and now I just feel like, am I moving or am I just super sedentary? Granted, it's super cold out, but I need to get on my walking pad. I need to do my YouTube workouts. I need to do that. And yeah, I'm hoping that the Fitbit helps. So we have a PT appointment, pick up my Fitbit, maybe go out to eat a little bit, come home and read. I'm here in the guest room next to one of the bookshelves that I've redone. And I thought I would come in here because I thought it would be a safer place from cats and dogs. But alas, they still follow me in here. All right. Oh, and we also, if there's time, there's a used bookstore close to where we're going. And from what I have seen, it's one of those bookstores that has no rhyme or reason. It's just chock full of just books stacked everywhere. Super overwhelming, but we'll see how my husband feels. We may take a little pit stop there. One thing I am trying to do is I'm trying to get more, well, I can't say I'm trying to get more vegetables in the morning. I'm trying to push my fast a little bit longer and trying to get more vegetables in. So this morning, along with my protein, I have some leftover butternut squash. So that is what I'm going to make for breakfast this morning. Okay, well, I did not get to that independent bookstore that I was sharing about, but the video footage is from Ollie's, and we have an Ollie's here and an Ollie's about an hour away. So I decided to take a look at what books they had. Wound up with 3. So the first one that I wound up getting is The Island of Sea Women I have been wanting to read this. It is by Luiselli. It's about women friendship. It takes place in Japan through these two young girls meet, and they're part of an all-female diving collective. It's pretty much their lives together, examining their friendship. So I got that one. I got this. This is called The Helpline. I thought this was a cute, interesting, fun, light read. It sounds like it might be. It's about a girl named Germaine, a woman named Germaine, who has lost her job at an insurance company. And she winds up getting a job helping a group of seniors, operating a helpline for them. And it's kind of interesting. The mayor and the golf club want the senior center torn down or closed up, and she kind of goes against them. I don't know, like, I've never heard. It's Katherine Collette is the author, and this book was written in 2018. Oh. Okay, Ivan just wants to be a part of this video again. Last book I got is by Heather Morris. It is Sisters Under the Rising Sun. Okay, so this is a historical fiction book. I thought it sounded interesting. It's by Heather Morris. She, I guess, wrote The Tattooist of Auschwitz. I've not read this. It's another World War II. It sounds interesting, though. It is about two women, Nora and Nesta, and they are captured by the Japanese and placed in a POW camp. And it's about their friendship and how they survived this POW camp. I thought it sounded pretty good. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay, never ending. But anyway, those are the three books that I got from Ollie's. And you can see the price. They're pretty cheap there. This was $4. This was $3. And this was $5 because it was a hardback. Well, it's the next day, and I just wanted to share. I just got done working. I'm going to go out for lunch with a friend. But I got this email, and I thought that I would share because it is actually a really good place to get some on sale ebooks. So it's called BookBub. Let me turn it around here. Okay, so it is a website called BookBub, and I'll link it below. But they do deals of the day. So on your account, you can go through and you can click what you would like for your top 3 categories. So obviously I picked bestsellers, historical fiction, and women's fiction. And then every day, unless you unsubscribe, you get an email that shares your deals for the day in your categories. So for today, for example, I have this book by Dorothea Benton-Frank. It's $1.99 and shows where you can get it, wherever you would like. These are ebooks. So then it will give a brief description and then what category it fits under. So I have this book as a deal of the day. I have 3-Act Tragedy by Agatha Christie. They're calling it a historical mystery, and it is under the bestsellers, which is why it's showing up on mine. The Lost Art of Mixing. This actually looks like it might be good. See this? I like books that have those kind of covers. And I tend to like titles that have, like, The Art of Mending, The Lost Art of Mixing. There was another one that I recently read that I really liked. But anyway, this is by Erica Bauermeister. And then we've got Stars Over Sunset Boulevard, which is historical fiction. And it says it's perfect for fans of the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And then if you go into it, for example, you can click and then it shows you, you can get the deal, gives you the description, the rating, the release date, and everything else that you would like. But then it goes down and you get more deals in similar categories that maybe didn't pop up. A lot of times they are free, like this one is free today. So you just never know what you're going to find on this website, but check it out. It's a really nice way to find some new books to read. Look at this. I've had to keep the cats out of the sunroom. Now that I opened the door, they just came in here because they are defiling my plants. They dig them all up. They try to chew them up. I've had to, look at this, I've had to wrap this one. It's doing way better in here, but I have to keep it wrapped up on the bottom because they dig in the dirt. I mean, she's gotten much bigger since I moved her in here. But yeah, they come in here and they just ransack the whole place. I still have my little tree up because I like the light that it is, but yeah. But as soon as I open the door, this is what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what it is about this room. Probably like kids. When they can't come in it, it intrigues them even more. Look, right away. No. Good morning. Just a quick reading check-in. I am going to pick up Northwoods today, so I'm very excited to start on that. I'm reading The Big Door Prize. I'm still really enjoying that book a lot. I just really like the way it's written. And yeah, I'm just enjoying it quite a bit. I have to say that I'm stalling on this book. Oh, my whole camera shakes. I'm stalling on this book. I started out pretty fresh and gung-ho with it. And now I am on page 121, so I'm this far in the book. I'm having a hard time with it, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if I'm not connecting with the narrator, or the plot is very slow. It's very slow. It's very lyrical, very descriptive, but it's very slow for me. So I really want to finish it for the challenge, for the book club that Maria Andrea is doing. I just want to, I want to know what happens, but it's just taking a very long time to get there. It's almost like stream of consciousness writing. I mean, it's very minute details about the everyday and flashbacks, and I wish I could just move it along a little quicker. Not to say it's not well written, but I'm having a hard time staying focused. I guess that's what it is. I'm really having a hard time staying focused when I'm reading it. My mind wanders. I skim, like, okay, when can I get rid of this description and move on to a plot? I'm hoping that maybe, you know, I'll start reading it today and I'll read it and be like, oh, okay, maybe it was just me. So I'm reading that. I'm going to go get Northwoods today, and I'm excited about that book. It, by the description, sounds like a book that I'm going to enjoy. Sorry, my window is right here. I'm like, who's pulling up to my house? We live on a dead-end street. So yes, we are those people who are like, who's that? Who's that coming down my street? You know, you look out the window like, why are they parking there? They don't live on the street. We're those small town people. On that note, though, I am going to close this vlog. I will catch back up and give you a reading update. I have some more tags to do, and I have some other things in the works. So, happy reading. Have a great rest of the day whenever you are watching this, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.